All right, so you're thinking about moving to San Diego and you're doing a ton of research online. Well, today we're going to give you 5 resources that we like to recommend to people to help you do some research, find some fun things to do around town, and really just get super educated on the whole vibe of San Diego, things to do, areas, everything in between. So let's jump into it right now.
Hello, I'm Cassidy Lewis.
And I'm Chris Erickson.
And we are both realtors here in North County, San Diego. This is where you come for all things North County. If this is your first time, remember to subscribe below. We're dropping new videos about neighborhoods, things to do, places around town. So definitely subscribe and check it out. If you're thinking of moving to San Diego, we'd love to help. Call, text, email. We'll have all our information below. Today, we're going to get into 5 resources we suggest to people if you're thinking about moving to San Diego to just really give you the vibe of what San Diego is like, things to do, places to eat, breweries to hit. Let's get into it right now.
All right, so the first resource we're going to show you is actually our YouTube channel, North County San Diego with Chris and Cassidy. It's a great resource. We do all kinds of neighborhood videos, things to do around town. It's where you're actually watching this video right now. The very first video you'll see when it pops up is this cost of living video, give you a ton of insight into what it costs to live here, housing, daycare, everything in between. We kind of hit everything. So depending on where you're living from, we're just actually chatting with somebody from Virginia. They said it's relatively similar, but it just really depends on where you live. So it's a good place to get started and get rolling. So yeah, you could just kind of scroll through all of our different videos here. All right, so as we're building out these videos, we put them into playlists. So you can pop in there. It's a really good place to kind of where we try to stay organized. We're actually going to start splitting this North County neighborhoods into different towns. So San Marcos, Encinitas, Carlsbad, Oceanside, so you could get actually into specific cities and kind of do some exploring from there. Ton of buyer info here, just kind of the whole process, everything you need to know. We have our things to do page where you can kind of see what we're up to, some beaches, some free activities, all kinds of fun stuff in there. Third resource, from this homepage, you go to the About section and scroll all the way down. You'll see a free relocation guide. If you are watching this on your computer, you'll see it off to the right here. And you can click on that, fill out some really simple information, and then you could download your free relocation guide. Once again, some more info on neighborhoods and just a little more insight into North County, San Diego. And if this is your first time here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We're dropping new videos here every Tuesday, all things North County, things to do around town. So make sure to hit that button.
The second resource we're going to look at today is sandiego.org. It's put on by the San Diego Tourism Authority, but it's a great resource for anybody looking to move here or you already live here. It's just a great spot to get a lot of information about things to do and places to go. We're going to start by checking out the Explore tab and going to things to do. And as you can see, as you scroll down, there is a ton of different options for clicking to take a look at food and drinks, shopping, tours, all things that are fun for tourists, but also super fun if you live here. It's part of the reason people love living in San Diego is because there's so much to do. There's a ton of outdoor activities to do too. And we're gonna start with parks and gardens. So we're looking at parks and gardens tab right now. And if you have kids, this is a great resource to find really cool parks around town, either for playgrounds or for walks or anything like that. This one we're going to look at is Jungle Gyms. This website's all of San Diego, but there are some great resources for North County specifically. We got San Diego County Park, which is a really cool spot for picnics and playing soccer and taking walks. And there's a cool bridge, and there's just a lot of really cool things to check out there. And then one of our newest parks in Encinitas is Encinitas Community Park, which has got 2 or 3 big baseball fields, soccer fields, and a huge playground and a skate park. Really cool spot to check out. Next, we're going to check out the tab that shows Guides to Good Stuff. And this is some really cool interviews and resources to kind of get to know different things in San Diego. One of our favorite things to do here is check out new breweries. This is Greg Cook. He is the founder of Stone Brewing, which is in Escondido, and also in Point Loma and Liberty Station. And this is just a cool video about the craft beer industry in San Diego.
And right back out here, there's also Rob Machado. He's a local dude who lives right in Cardiff. Show you some surf spots around town. Seaside Reef's one of his favorite spots to go to, but kind of get some insight into some beaches if you want to hit the water, catch some waves out there.
All right, next we're gonna head to the spot that says Coastal Neighborhoods. We're gonna head up to our hood, North Coastal North County, San Diego. So you can scroll down a little bit and take a look at things to do specifically in North County. There's Legoland, there's Del Mar Thoroughbred Racing, and then you can even get it pinned down a little bit closer if you're looking specifically in Encinitas or Carlsbad. You can click in there and it's got detailed things to do in those neighborhoods.
So next site we're going to hit is called Hidden San Diego, and it's actually hiddensandiego.net. So just if you're typing that in, you can just also Google Hidden San Diego and this will pop up. Yeah, a lot of really cool hidden stuff around town. So if you're into exploring, this might be the place to be. So you can start by hopping into the town section and hop into, we're going to start with Solana Beach right here, brings up a map. You can go by, filter by tags, whatever you're looking to do. But on this map, it'll show you what area of town it goes into, what's the hidden secret around there. So right here is the Mushroom Caves, Annie's Canyon. We actually did a video a few years back on Annie's Canyon Trail. So it's a nice little, I wouldn't say hike, more of a stroll along the lagoon. It's beautiful out there. And you end up at these beautiful slot canyons going up. Once you get to the top, it's really killer views. You can bring young kids. I brought my 3-year-old out there once, and it's a little tougher, but it is definitely doable. The second thing is actually a link that I'm going to bring you to their Instagram page. And if you just want like little tidbits of things to do around town, follow them. They're always posting stuff up here. You can see all their categories up top here. You can scroll down. They're always putting out beautiful pictures. They're always doing their own exploring and come up with new things to do around here. So it's a really cool site to check out as far as Instagram goes. And then back to the homepage. The gal who runs this actually just wrote a book, Abandoned San Diego. So if you want a little piece of it in your house, you want to study up before you start moving out here, kind of get educated on all the abandoned cool stuff around town, go ahead and check out her book.
Our fourth resource we're going to chat about today is yournorthcounty.com. See it right up there. We're going to scroll down and find 100 fun things to do in San Diego with kids. So this is just a great resource to plan day trips, plan things to do around San Diego. As you can see, we got the San Diego Botanic Gardens in Encinitas, which is a great spot to just walk. And they've got some kid-friendly areas with the train and water tables. And it's just a really great spot to check out. All right, the second thing on this website that we're gonna look at is just how cool it's organized by categories. This website hasn't been updated in a couple years, but they built out a whole ton of content. So some stuff isn't quite relevant anymore, like the events and things like that aren't relevant, but a lot of the activities and lifestyle and breweries stuff, there's a lot of cool stuff that is relevant. And one of the things we're gonna look at is hidden gems. So here's some of the hidden gem items. There's some really cool historic landmarks in San Diego. Old Town's one of our favorites. Some cool restaurants. And here's one that's 15 North County secrets.
So San Diego is obviously known as a beer mecca with a ton of craft breweries. I don't even know, I've lost count of how many there are, but this is a really good site to kind of explore all the options. SD Beer, it's run by the San Diego Brewers Guild. And first thing we'll hit up is the map. So pop it up, you can kind of go through any location, bunch up in North County, obviously up here, and then scroll down, this is very cool. You could download your very own PDF map, and it gives you a little insight into kind of like styles of beers and all that kind of stuff, the timeline, history of brewing in San Diego, but then you scroll down and then you got your map. So if you're cruising around, you got all your spots. Let's see how many there are here on this map. There's 187. Wow. So yeah, there's plenty of watering holes around. All right, second tab that we're going to show you is the events tab. Obviously right now, so we're going through the COVID. You can see the thing up here, but check as we're going into the future. They do put up, there's some really cool beer events around town all the time, different breweries. They have, a lot of outside stuff where you're tasting, where you buy entry into the event and then you get tastings from all these killer breweries from like a lot of local places. So you could just always keep updated on those right here.
You can see a lot of the events right now are can releases, which are still happening. Yeah, check those out.
And as we're back at the homepage, you kind of scroll down and you kind of learn all about breweries, but I want to show you, learn about San Diego beer. Obviously everybody deserves a beercation, but as you cruise down, you go learn why San Diego is known as the capital of craft, a little bit about the Brewers Guild. But yeah, here's, as you scroll down, here's their annual festival, San Diego Beer Week. It's a long, as you can read, a 10-day celebration with a ton of our local craft brewers, some events in Vista. So it's a really excellent resource for all your local brewery needs. So those are 5 resources that, you can kind of learn a lot more about North County, actually San Diego as a whole, but we are your North County real estate agent. So if you are thinking about moving to San Diego, hit us up, call, text, email, whatever's easiest for you. We love helping people make the move. And so that first resource, our YouTube channel, like Cassie said earlier, we're dropping new videos that are every Tuesday, neighborhoods, things to do around town, everything in between. We want you to learn all you can about our lovely North County. Right down below, we're going to have a link for you for all these resources. So you can hit on that, bookmark that page, and then just scroll through at your leisure. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Chris Erickson.
I'm Cassidy Lewis.
We'll catch you next week.